Before you meet with the Illusive Man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The Illusive Man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
Didn't like her.
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Illusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Ooh, that looks neat.
The Illusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Yeah, whatever. Do you prefer Shepard with scars or without? It looks like they've given him unique scars for being put back together, which is super neat. I wish he still had the claw mark scar that I gave him in the first game.
The Illusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Ooh. Oh, you can, like, do casual clothes when you're just on the Normandy? Oh, that's super neat. What is... This looks like I'm a character in Final Fantasy 15. Just wearing my sweats. Honestly, I kind of like this. This looks really nice. This looks like I'm a Star Trek character. I'm going with the FF15 look, dude. Oh, no. Yo, what is this? A Spider-Man outfit? I can't mess with any of this other stuff. Ooh, okay. This all seems way too colorful. Yes, very black. Ooh, hello, hold up. Can I get like a dark purple? Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'll go with that. Pattern. Nah. I think that just looks better with the red, to be honest. Alright, cool. Thank you. Sorry, I had to get a quick paint job. Jacob, what's up, dude?
I wouldn't keep the Illusive Man waiting.
Alright, fine.
I wouldn't keep the Illusive Man waiting.
Alright, clearly that is the wrong door. My mistake. I thought that's where I wanted to go. Hello, Mr. Illusive Man. I'd like to talk to Anderson.
Commander Shepard.
Illusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
Suddenly I feel like I'm playing one of the new Hitman games.
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
How could any of the Reapers even be here? They should all be in deep space, sound asleep, unless more than just Sovereign were left behind. And even then, just targeting humanity does seem really weird. There's something up here. There's something up here.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Am I losing my mind, or is the game moving the dialogue options every time I click back into this? Like, wasn't the why me thing at the bottom right a second ago? Did it just, like, flip them all around suddenly?
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
It does move them around sometimes. I absolutely despise that. That is going to confuse me so much when I'm trying to make sure. I'm going to end up missing some dialogue options or repeating text multiple times, trying to make sure that I don't miss anything. I hate that.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Yeah, it seems fair. Return to active duty. Let's go. Where is my boy Garrus? Hey guys!
The Illusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
Alright. Well, thanks for, like, bringing me back to life.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
My favorite.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The Illusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the Illusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Well, to be honest, it sounds like he's smarter than you, because that's exactly right.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The Illusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
As long as he's smarter than the Council, his gamble will pay off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the Illusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Woohoo, okay.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the Illusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I kind of like all three of these. This is the exact opposite of earlier where I said, like, I hate every option I've been given. I like all three of these options. Can I choose all of the above?
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
Yes.
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
Yeah, what is a Corsair?
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
So, first of all, are you sure you're not talking about, like, the brand of, I think there's a brand of, computer fans that are Corsairs? Or I might be thinking of something else. Second of all, sounds like Corsairs were supposed to be, like, the Alliance's version of a Spectre, but more hush-hush, maybe? Interesting.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Honestly, brother, I feel that. That's fair. Government sucks.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Alright, cool. I've been told that when I open the Codex here in a second, it is going to say everything is new, even though a lot of it is repeat from the first game. Oh, it looks very different.
The Asari were the first species to discover
Yeah, we've already heard all this.
Roughly 1,200 years.
Yeah, we did all this in the first game.
50,000
Aw,
years
poor
ago,
old
the
Protheans.
were the only spacefaring species.
Poor old Protheans.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skyllian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space.
I don't think that we listened to the Batarian one in the first playthrough because I got it during the DLC but then didn't read it or listen to it at the last second, I think. So I just wanted to hear that one again. All of these others we've done. Fairly certain. Yeah, we've done all this.
Common to several cultures in the galaxy. Reapers were imagined to be space monsters who consumed entire stars. Archaeologists and mythologists attempting to uncover sources for such myths have yielded little, except interstellar religious themes of all-consuming devils common to primitive cultures.
I don't know if we had listened to that one or not. I don't need to know about Metagel.
Biotics is the ability, when subjected element.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did all of those.
The system.
Definitely we listened to the Normandy one before.
Freedom's Progress colony was once a typical Alliance settlement, but following complete communications blackout and its apparent destruction, is now a lightning rod for anxiety and dread in the galactic human community. The communications blackout followed an upgrade of the colony's small military force, supplemented by mechs and security drones, with high-powered, tower-mounted Guardian lasers. Colonists complained about construction cost overruns, delays, noise, and damage to the local environment. They also feared the defense array could be seen as provocative to their world's neighbors. Such fears may not have been baseless. Authorities have still offered no explanation for the communications blackout, fueling rumors of plagues, natural disasters, or a cult-inspired mass suicide. Located in strategically insignificant space, Freedom's Progress colony had once offered residents spectacular rainbows, lush marshlands, and stunning mountain ranges. Its potential as an agricultural settlement and tourism wonderland rivaled that of any Alliance colony.
Interesting, very interesting.
The Citadel.
We know about Citadel and the Spectres. This is probably going to tell us about Cerberus, which I think we're going to want to listen to. Or I'm going to want to listen to.
Immediately following the First Contact War, an anonymous extranet manifesto warned that an alien attempt at human genocide was inevitable. The manifesto called for an army, a Cerberus, to guard against invasion through the Charon Relay. Derided as survivalist rhetoric written by an elusive man, the manifesto and its anonymous author soon fell off the media radar. But in 2165, terrorists stole antimatter from the SSV Geneva. The sole figure arrested named his sponsor Cerberus. Throughout the 2160s and 2170s, alleged Cerberus agents assassinated politicians, sabotaged starships bearing Ezo, and conducted nightmarish experiments on aliens and humans. Denounced as human supremacist, Cerberus calls itself human survivalist. Counter-terror experts speculate Cerberus may have changed leadership with its recent shift to stockpiling ships, agents, and weapons. Whether he, she, or they, the elusive man hides his finances hidden behind shell companies. Few doubt he will kill anyone attempting to expose him. The reclusive tycoon calling himself the Elusive Man is a human nationalist focused on advancing human interests, whatever the cost to non-humans. The Citadel Council regards him as a fanatic, posing a serious threat to galactic security.
A mysterious maverick, to say the least, the Illusive man heads the Cerberus network. Dubbed the Elusive Empire by investigators, Cerberus is an allegedly untraceable syndicate of private intelligence agencies, biotics laboratories, engineering and scientific research teams, and lucrative front companies. Branded a terrorist and seditionist organization by authorities, Cerberus is the only human power base other than the Terra Firma Party, strong enough to embarrass, if not threaten, the Council and its human representatives.
Something is up with his eyes. I wonder if even this is not the Illusive man. Like, he didn't meet with us face to face, instead we went through the little, like, holographic thing. But I wonder if even then, if, like, this isn't actually the Illusive man, if it's some kind of mech that he talks through or something, maybe. Or, I don't know, maybe what if he's not even human? What if it's an alien posing as a human because he's, like, it's like an alien who is an otaku for, like, humans in general, and is like, I want to be a human too. I want to be part of the human stuff. That'd be hilarious. I'm not, like, I've come to decide that the secondary option in the Codex is a waste of everyone's time. That's not true, it's not a waste, but, like, I refuse to try and read through it all because it's just too much. I have 6 squad points. Why are they called squad points instead of just skill points now? Adrenaline rush. Hyper accelerates your reflexes, giving you time to line up the perfect shot. Oh, so it, like, slows down time. Like, absolutely classic. Exactly what you would expect. Disruptor ammo. Do I not, like, have something that is just, like, make sniper rifle better?